together a 7-color meal, from the creamy pasta to the glazed carrots and flavorful onion gravy. This entire meal is made with our 100% pure extra virgin olive oil from our La Familia range, bringing outstanding quality and taste to your kitchen. Shop La Familia 100% pure extra virgin olive oil at any leading supermarkets near you. La Familia, heart of the home.
This segment is brought to you by Kenfield Auto, your RMI approved service and repair specialist. 236 Brickfield Road, Overport. Kenfield Auto.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. ربنا إنك من تدخل النار فقد أخزيته وما للظالمين من أنصار.
The views and opinions expressed by the presenters and guests of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
Tune in to the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili.
It's finally Friday again. Assalamu alaikum.
From South Africa to the world.
Let's go.
Don't miss out on Friday afternoon vibes like no other. Put it on and leave it on. Join us for inspiration and positivity from trailblazing guests to topics you want to hear. Your Friday just got better. Let's make the end of the week better together. Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili. Young, fresh and friendly. This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number one radio station.
Do I have a show for you today? Or do I have a show for you today? Welcome, welcome. Of course, it's finally Friday again. Sanmanani nonke ahlan wa sahlan wa marhaban bikum. It's gone by exactly a few minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. And, you know, it's always my afternoons amazing with you in your company. It's Bibi Amina Phili here. And, you know, but as I say it, I love my Friday afternoons because I get to spend it with you. It's finally Friday again. Jummah Mubarak to you and yours. An exhilarating start to your week. And of course, it's 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Peter Maritzburg. And of course, if you do not have the app by now, you are missing out on all of the good stuff indeed. You can check us out on Facebook as well as on YouTube, inshallah. And if you miss out on any episode, of course, you can catch us on Spotify. A Women's Month exclusive as we say goodbye to Women's Month with a bang. Today we chat to influencer, content creator, entrepreneur and philanthropist Zahra Dokrat, and we talk about the impact of social media on women and of course navigating societal pressures and business success. And we also be talking about some exciting stuff, events happening and coming up for Radio Al Ansar, which is the Diamond Walk, and inshallah we'll be chatting to Sister Azra Khan of the events department, and all that and more. Of course, you can enjoy it with me, keeping you company. Of course, you can let us know how you're feeling this Friday and sending us your messages via our WhatsApp numbers. That's 060-904-1056. But of course, sit back and let's make radio magic.
This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your number one radio station.
Absolutely, on your number one radio station, Talk Show Radio indeed. And I think it's about that time where we go for our traffic update.
Feel Good Friday, traffic updates. Updates that help you plan your day like a boss.
And on the line, we have Officer Ngwane. Officer Ngwane, tell me what's happening on our roads.
Feel Good Friday. We've got an accident there in Mlazi V section. There is an accident. All services are on scene, and there is an accident N2 southbound after Umgeni interchange. All services are on scene. Also expect some delays there. And M7 between N3 and Randstadman towards Pinetown. There is also an accident there. All services are on scene, and N2 northbound, vicinity of Westwood Mall. Also, there is an accident. I wonder what is happening. Why a lot of accident? We are appealing to the drivers, please make sure that you respect each other on the road. And then we've got ongoing roadworks between Pietermaritzburg and Durban N3 from Kwamashu off-ramp N2 towards Umdloti off-ramp. Both directions, there is an ongoing roadworks that is taking place there. We must please make sure that we look at the boards, that information boards are assisting us what we must do in that particular areas where they are busy trying to do something on our roads. We must make sure that we look after the boards and then we do what is supposed to be done on the road. Nothing that stays forever. Unfortunately, this is the end of the month, Women's Month, of which we always appreciate our women. Listeners, till next week, it's Warrant Officer Ngwane from Durban Metropolis. I thank you.
As your children get older, it can become difficult to prepare them for grown-up life. And as a parent, you can only guide them in the right direction. Children today are under so much more pressure to perform and need all the help they can get to one day have a successful career. Focus Straight was developed to support cognitive health and brain function for improved memory and concentration during exams and stressful times. Focus Straight, the first formulation of its kind in South Africa, available from all leading pharmacies and Takealot without a prescription.
Car won't start?
Can feel auto.
Noisy brakes?
Can feel auto.
Due for a service?
Can feel auto. Can feel auto. The answer to all your car problems. Your service and repair specialist for your VW, Audi, Suzuki, Toyota, or just about any vehicle. Kenfield Auto, your RMI and insurance approved workshop to handle them all. 236 Brickfield Road, Overport. Call us on 031 207 2399. Kenfield Auto.
There's nothing quite like the taste of a traditional family meal, and at the heart of every great dish is a key ingredient that brings it all together. That ingredient is Sunfoil Pure Sunflower Cooking Oil, made from only the finest sunflower seeds. It's a perfect way to enhance the taste of your family's favorite foods. Sunfoil Cooking Oil is more than just oil. It's the key to bring your family together over a delicious meal and making every bite taste better. Remember, the key ingredient to a great family meal is Sunfoil. Tradition just tastes better.
They convince the world to believe that terrorists look like beards and thobes. Now, as the facade cracks, one martyr after another, the world sees through the broken windows and now knows the true face of terrorism. It wears suits and ties and smiles behind lies.
اللهم احفظ المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الحاقدين اللهم أعد المسجد الأقصى إلى رحاب المسلمين اللهم وطهر المسجد الأقصى من اليهود الغاصبين اللهم عليك بهم فإنهم لا يعجزونك يا قوي يا متين اللهم منزل الكتاب مجري السحاب هازم الأحزاب سريع الحساب اهزم اليهود وزلزلهم يا قوي يا عزيز.
Advertising pays. Get your business on the map through advertising with Radio Al Ansar, the station with a proven record. Let's check with Simplex Radio to find out the impact on their business by advertising with Radio Al Ansar.
For us, it works very well. Our sales have increased and more people know about our store. I would definitely recommend advertising on Radio Al Ansar anytime.
There you have it. Join the airwaves and take it up to another level. Call us on 031-208-1601 and ask for Fatima Shahina or Faraz Bucks, our consultants. Let your name be heard by thousands of people. Radio Al Ansar, your partner in business.
The Outreach Slice of Life campaign. Since its inception, our Slice of Life has touched the lives of countless individuals through our distribution to schools, old age homes, orphanages, and deserving families within our community. This initiative has been instrumental in alleviating hunger. For only 9 Rand a loaf, you will be providing a family with their daily staple, bread. Donate now on www.alansar.org.za or call Outreach on 031-208-1601.
Yellow Ansar Helping Hands with Aisha Jamal brings you the Animal Welfare Campaign. Help us make a difference.
Hey, little
Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, verily, there is heavenly reward for every act of kindness done to a living animal. We are in need of cat food, dog food, blankets, shelter, weatherproof kennels, and funds towards the above, as well as towards urgent cases where animals require medical attention. WhatsApp 060-971-9955 or 084-3041-683. Drop-off zone 207 West Road, Overport. Yadul Ansar, making a difference.
Tune in to the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili.
It's finally Friday again. Assalamu alaikum.
From South Africa to the world.
Let's go.
Don't miss out on Friday afternoon vibes like no other. Put it on and leave it on. Join us for inspiration and positivity from trailblazing guests to topics you want to hear. Your Friday just got better. Let's make the end of the week better together. Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili. Young, fresh and trending.
Hungry for flavour? Head over to Nando's Pavilion, Westville Mall or Oceans Mall, where our flame-grilled peri-peri chicken is always fresh and flavourful. Experience our hospitality by dining in at Nando's Pavilion, Westville Mall or Oceans Mall, which are all NIHT certified, and stand a chance to win a holiday getaway for 4 valued at 10,000 Rand at the Umhlanga Sands. Nando's! Fire it up!
Shimmer, sparkle, captivate. Nothing less than a masterpiece. Droplets of gold inspires precious design. Platinum bursts with intricate freshness. And every pure diamond becomes more than just a girl's best friend. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, where timeless dreams become a reality. We tailor-make designer gold, platinum, and diamond jewelry. Trade in or remodel your old gold. Clad yourself with classy name-branded watches. We offer insurance valuation and Freezer card calculation. Visit us at 534 Ridge Road, Overport, or call 031-208-9142. Voda Gold Gem Jewelers, manufacturers of fine gold and diamond jewelry.
The views and opinions expressed by the guest and presenters of Radio Al Ansar are not necessarily the views and opinions of Radio Al Ansar and the Al Ansar Foundation.
صلاة سلام على المصطفى رسول إمام بنور الصفا صلاة سلام على المصطفى رسول إمام بنور الصفا حبيب الإله أنار الحياة وقلبي يرى كمثل القمر بمدح الرسول يزيد الأمل ويأتي القبول بخير العمل صلاة سلام على المصطفى رسول الإمام بنور الصفا مرتبي رسول أحمد مصطفى وبتغنيك نشئي مملوء وتبيان نبي طبيب أنار القبر.
Tune in to the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili.
It's finally Friday again. Assalamu alaikum.
From South Africa to the world.
Let's go.
Don't miss out on Friday afternoon vibes like no other. Put it on and leave it on. Join us for inspiration and positivity from trailblazing guests to topics you want to hear. Your Friday just got better. Let's make the end of the week better together. Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili. Young, fresh and trending.
And of course, it's gone by exactly 23 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. And of course, our guest has just walked in. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Of course, if you're listening to us, it is the Feel Good Friday that keeps you company for this amazing hour. But let's jump straight into today's topic for today, inshallah. Now, in today's digital age, social media has become an integral part of all of our lives, particularly for women in business. Now, while social media offers, unparalleled opportunities for connection, growth, and even success, it also presents unique challenges and pressures that can impact women's lives and careers. Now, of course, this discussion, seeks to explore the complex relationship between social media, societal expectations, and women's experiences, of course, in business and in social media. Now, of course, we delve into ways that social media influences societal expectations of women in business the pressures to present and the perfect online image, and the blurred lines in between the personal and the professional online presence. And of course, to join me to have this particular conversation is influencer Zahra Dokrat. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And of course, welcome to the Feel Good Friday.
Wa alaikum salam. Jazakallah khair for having me here. I'm looking forward to chatting to you, and obviously I'm so glad that the listeners have tuned in for this. And yeah, let's get into this feature.
Let's get straight into it. Now, just to start, how does social media influence societal expectations of women in business?
So basically, social media, I feel significantly influences societal expectations of women in business. By amplifying both aspirational and restrictive narratives. So platforms like LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter often offer visibility to successful women leaders, and it creates benchmarks for success that can inspire as well as motivate. But however, they also perpetuate unrealistic standards, of course, and pressure for women to maintain a polished and idealized image. And often this also emphasizes their appearance and personality traits over professional competence. So I feel this duality can affect how women are perceived and valued in the workplace. And I feel consequently, social media not only highlights the accomplishments of women, but also reinforces the very narrow standards that can impact their career progression as well as their public perception.
Absolutely. Now, I know that you are very much within I would say you're very much within the community. You have your face out there and all of that. But, what are the pressures women face in presenting a perfect online image?
I feel like myself, as well as many other women out there, face intense pressures, which often is to curate a very flawless image online. And this is driven by societal expectations and the pervasive influence of social media platforms. I feel like the constant comparison to highly polished and edited portrayals of success, beauty, and lifestyle can create a very relentless pressure that wants one to present themselves as an idealized version of oneself. And I feel this pressure can often lead to significant stress. I personally face this, and as well as just exuding that perfection, as well as balancing your professional achievements, as well as maintaining that immaculate image. The fear of negative judgment or missed opportunities can compel women to prioritize their online persona, and sometimes at the expense of their authentic self, as well as their mental well-being. So I feel like this pursuit of an unattainable ideal can perpetuate a cycle of self-criticism and unrealistic expectations, impacting both personal confidence and professional opportunities.
Now, I know that you are an entrepreneur. You are, of course, a content creator, and you do so much within, obviously, the social media world. But how do women in business, of course, navigate the blurred lines between, obviously, personal and professional presence online?
I feel like women in business can navigate the blurred lines between personal as well as professional online presence by carefully curating their digital identities to balance authenticity within themselves, and also aligning themselves with a sense of professionalism as well. I feel like, as well as myself, as one of and many other women, should adopt strategies such as creating distinct profiles for personal and business purposes, while ensuring that their professional accounts reflect their expertise and accomplishments. Women should also be mindful of the content they share, maintaining a tone and image that aligns with their professional brand while allowing for personal expression. Additionally, I feel women engage in proactive management of their online reputations, and I feel responding thoughtfully to interactions and feedback to uphold the professional demeanor by strategically managing their online presence is extremely imperative. Women can also enhance their professional image while navigating the challenges of maintaining personal authenticity in a digital age. I feel like it's often something that is always overlooked.
Now, I want to know from you, Zahra, I'm sure there's a lot of, maybe you get a lot of negatives and positives within the social media spectrum, but I want to know from you, just take a step from these questions. How do you handle pressure on social media?
Personally, I'm someone who does suffer with anxiety as well as pressure. It's very difficult maintaining your personal life as well as a professional image. And social media algorithms play a significant role in perpetuating gender stereotypes by amplifying one's content that aligns with entrenched societal biases. I feel like the algorithms often prioritize posts that generate higher engagement, and often this higher engagement is met with negative feedback. So I feel algorithms create an echo for chambers by continually exposing users to similar viewpoints, and thus it creates a lot of controversy online.
Absolutely. Now, you are an entrepreneur as well, so let's jump into the question. Let's speak a little bit more about business and social media and how they interchange as well. So how can women in business use social media to their advantage, of obviously, whilst maintaining their authenticity?
I feel the digital age is the best age to be alive in currently, simply because, you can utilize social media in a way that really benefits oneself. And women in business can use social media to their advantage while maintaining authenticity by adopting multiple strategies. I feel firstly they should focus on sharing content that reflects their professional expertise and their niche, as well as their accomplishments and insights, and thus will help build credibility and establish thought leadership. And I feel by engaging openly and genuinely with one's audience, including sharing personal experiences and challenges, one can foster more relatable and as well as a more authentic presence. I feel it's also beneficial to create a consistent and cohesive brand voice that aligns with one's values and professional identity. So it is very difficult, but maintaining the balance between professional achievements with one's personal interests or hobbies can humanize one's online approach, thus making them more approachable. And I think interacting actively with other professionals and participating in relevant discussions like I am today with you can enhance one's network and influence while remaining true to one's authentic self.
Now, we know that, every action has some sort of a consequence, in a sense. So what are the consequences, obviously, of conforming to societal pressures? I mean, we can honestly just open Instagram now or whatever platform we use, and we'll see all these trends. We see all these things that people are expected to do. So what are some of the consequences conforming to, obviously, the societal pressures and social media for women like yourself?
I feel like conforming to societal pressures on social media has a lot of detrimental consequences to oneself. I mean, it can lead to stress and mental health challenges, and I've been open about this as well on my platform. It's very easy to fall into that trap where you're in this constant mind space of being stressed out, and one's social media presence is obviously then affecting one's mental health. And I feel like this pressure can result in one's diminished sense of authenticity, and it can obviously potentially cause disconnect between one's true self and their public image. And I feel professionally adhering to these pressures might limit my, as well as any other woman's, ability to fully showcase your talents and skills as well as your achievements. And I feel the focus may shift towards maintaining a particular image rather than highlighting one's actual work. And I feel the relentless pursuit of perfection can divert attention from meaningful professional contributions, which thus affects one's overall career satisfaction and effectiveness. And in the long run, these consequences can impact both personal well-being and professional growth. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest anyone to conform to societal pressures, even though I agree it can be very difficult.
It can definitely be very difficult, especially in this day and age. Now, just to, obviously to conclude the interview for this particular afternoon, share with us some of the strategies. What strategies can women like yourself, influencers, women in business, content creators use to manage online criticism and obviously to maintain self-care? And, in this day and age where there's so much of mental health issues and there's so much happening within the youth, what strategies or how can we manage, online criticism with maintaining obviously self-care?
I feel like mindset is such an important thing. Women in business often tend to forget something as simple as this. And I feel one can manage online criticism and maintain self-care by adopting a proactive and balanced approach. I feel one should focus on separating constructive criticism and feedback from personal attacks, using a tool for growth rather than a measure of self-worth. So I feel it's often easy to obviously ingest all of this negative energy you're getting, and you're not really looking at the constructive feedback. And there's often experiences that you have that many others can share and relate to, and it's often very easy to just forget that you are doing something impactful, and you're just listening and focusing on the haters. So I feel engaging with criticism professionally and calmly can help reduce negative impact, while setting clear boundaries around one's online presence can also prevent burnout. And I think it's just crucial to prioritize self-care by taking regular breaks from social media. I myself, when I'm overseas or traveling, be it for work or just for leisure, I do tend to stay away from social media and just, enjoy and live in the moment. And, once I'm back or once I have time on my hands, I can always just go back and post whatever content needs to be posted. So I think by maintaining a healthy perspective and nurturing one's well-being and providing oneself with these breaks can obviously help navigate online criticism effectively, and you can also preserve your personal and professional balance.
Absolutely. Well, Zahra, I think that's all we have time for today. Jazakallah so much, and thank you so much for joining us this particular afternoon. Hoping that we can get you back on the show for another discourse, inshallah.
Inshallah, I would really enjoy that. Thank you so much for having me here.
It's only a pleasure. Of course, it's 90.4 FM in Durban, as well as 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. And it is the Feel Good Friday on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Of course, don't go anywhere, because we are going to be chatting to two amazing individuals from the events department. And they're going to be chatting to us about something that's coming up, that is the Diamond Walk
of the day.
This is the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili, only on your #1 radio station.
Looking to book your next holiday? Make your way to One Stop Travel and Tours. At One Stop Travel, we offer a wide range of holidays at the most competitive prices. Group tours, tailor-made holidays, cruises, transfers, accommodation, travel insurance, and car hire. Visit our website on www.onestoptours.co.za for our current Turkey specials, Mauritius school holiday deals, and Umrah packages. Choose from a multitude of pre-made packages. Visit one of our branches in Overport, Gateway, Musgrave Centre, Fordsburg, Westwood Mall, Pavilion Shopping Centre, Chatsworth, Phoenix, and Cape Town. Contact us today on 0860 109 500. One Stop Travel and Tours, your one-stop travel shop.
Iqra wafham. Read and understand the Holy Quran. Your program giving you the most powerful manual for life. It's the message from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the Last Testament. The ayahs are recited, translated, and explained for us to understand by various learned scholars of Islam. Comes to you every Sunday at 8 p.m. and Fridays at 10:30 p.m. Iqra wafham. Read and understand.
Man, I be man, I be man, I be man. Man, I be man, I be man, I be man. Man, I be man, I be man, I be man. Was the greatest man that ever lived, yeah. Man, I be man, I be man, I be man. Man, I be man, I be man, I be man. Man, I be man, I be man, I be man. Was the greatest man that ever lived, yeah. He's the one who taught me life. He taught me everything that I know. I thank Allah for my Nabi. Everything that I do, it's from the book of Sunnah that I follow each and every day. See my prayer, cause my prophet said so. I pray my sunnah, cause my prophet said so. I love the ummah, cause my prophet said so. Said so, said so. Thank you Allah for our prophet.
Tune in to the Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili.
It's finally Friday again. Assalamu alaikum.
From South Africa to the world.
Let's go.
Don't miss out on Friday afternoon vibes like no other. Put it on and leave it on. Join us for inspiration and positivity from trailblazing guests to topics you want to hear. Your Friday just got better. Let's make the end of the week better together. Feel Good Friday with Bibi Amina Phili. Young, fresh, and trending.
And of course, it's 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. Of course, it has gone by exactly 39 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock. So like I promised, joining me in studio today is, I would say, the woman, the myth, the legend that is behind not only herself, as well as Amani, that are behind all the fantastic events that happen here with Radio Al Ansar. Welcoming to the Feel Good Friday, I think for the very first time, Azra. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Amina. And how are you this fine Jum'ah?
Alhamdulillah. And yourself?
I'm feeling a bit full.
Really?
But overall perfect.
Oh, amazing. Tell us the fantastic news you want to join us here for.
So it's not new to no one.
it's our famous, our brand, the Diamond Walk,
Mhm.
that is going to be taking place yet again for the second time this year. From the 26th to the 29th of September at the Westwood Saxony Mall. We've actually introduced it last year for the very first time. It was one of our exclusive elite events. And yet again, we are managed to bring it back this year, alhamdulillah.
By popular demand, eh?
Absolutely, definitely popular because we were sold out on the second day.
Oh, alhamdulillah. So what can people expect? Yes, they know it's a very elite event, but what can they expect this time around?
So we do have various events through the year. We've got our biggest event that happens during December. That's our summer souk. When it comes to the Diamond Walk, it's different from the rest. We go out with our entertainment. We have a lot of variety of food. This time, we actually have a great selection of stalls that haven't been to any of our events.
Is it?
We have a lot of Johannesburg vendors that are going to be joining us. So there's a lot to look forward to this time.
Oh, absolutely. You know, just speaking about the Diamond Walk and, you know, the excitement behind, you know, how much of fun we have
Absolutely, yes.
on there. So tell us, you know, entrance fee, you know, parking, how that's going to work.
Entrance fee is 20 Rand per person. Parking, there has never ever been any issues because we have full safe parking inside and within the mall. I think there's 3 levels to Westwood Mall which you can park at. We are on the side where the Spur entrance is. You go straight down and we're at the X game venue. It's brilliant. It's fully air conditioning. It's indoor. We also have salah facilities for those that, you know, might be worried, like, you know, you're going to come there and we are going to take your time. So we do provide salah facilities for both male and females.
Oh, sounds really, really exciting. But any other information that you want the public to know to say, listen, Diamond Walk is coming up. Look forward to it. This is what's going to happen.
So if you guys have not been to the DSF, if you've not been to the Eid Milan, we're giving you one more chance, and this is the best of the lot. So you should definitely make your way down to the Diamond Walk this year. Lots of food, lots of vibes. We're going to have an entertainment tent, a lot of comedians. And then basically just to enjoy your time, spend time with your family and your kids. And it's also very close to school holidays. So it's a place that you should be.
A place that you should be as well. But thank you so much, Azra, for joining me today and giving our, you know, the Feel Good Friday, the exclusives of what's going to be happening for the Diamond Walk. I'm excited because I think radio is going to be there as well. The presenters are going to be there. There's going to be lots of giveaways and collaborations. I think it's exciting and it's always an exciting time. But thank you so much, Azra.
Thank you for having me, Amina.
It's only a pleasure. Of course, you're listening to us live on 90.4 FM in Durban and 105.6 FM in Pietermaritzburg. All that we're going to be chatting to some more individuals for the rest of the show. Soon we're going to be saying Assalamu alaikum to you, as well as there's a fantastic lineup. I'm going to be telling you about some fantastic shows that are going to be happening not only today, but on Monday as well. So, of course, you can stay tuned for all that information. It is the Feel Good Friday, where we give you the scoop of what's happening, not only for the weekend, not only about the events that's happening, but of course the fantastic shows that Al Ansar has to offer. Now, we have a brand new show that we had introduced recently, which is the Next Gen. And of course, it is presented by Auria Mohammed, brand new presenter, female, amazing individual. So, of course, you can join her for a journey of insight, humor, and meaningful discussions, obviously making every episode an enlightening and enjoyable experience, of course, only on Radio Al Ansar. Some fantastic topics. And now, yes, I know that it's been a wrap. It's a wrap of, you know, the Women's Month, having all you amazing women coming on board, but doesn't mean it stops there. We still have some fantastic guests that are going to be joining us for the duration of the show. And of course, like I always said, let's make the end of the week better together. And of course, that's a wrap for Women's Month exclusive, a Feel Good Friday production. And if you missed out on, of course, any episode that you enjoyed for the month of August, you can let us know know via our WhatsApp numbers. That's 0609041056. And tell us if you missed out any episode. Of course, we will give it to you. Let's go for another short ad break, and inshallah, when we come back, we are going to be wrapping up on this fantastic Friday, hoping that you're having yourself a fantastic and a good one.
Guess what, Durban? Actually, guess what, Westville? Spring into action this September 1st at the Village Market Mall. Yes, that's right. 123 Jan Hofmeyer Road is the place to be. From